Hi, I'm Claire Jordan, the do-it-yourself virgin, reviewing the Fujifilm FinePix Z700EXR digital camera. The EXR is about the same size as my old camera. It's a little thinner and a little wider, but it's wider because it has this fabulous, great big screen. The screen not only serves as a viewfinder, by the way that I can see without my glasses on, it's an easy-to-use touchscreen as well. This camera has a ton of bells and whistles, honestly, most of which I am never going to use. I'm a point and shooter. I want a camera that can take really good pictures with little or no input on my part, and this camera really seems to fit that bill. One of my biggest issues with most point and shoot cameras is they tend to overuse the flash. I generally prefer to shoot in natural light, but that does take a camera with really good low light capabilities. For me, there are really only two criteria I use when judging a camera. Can I take good photos without fiddling with a million menus? And does it shoot well in low light? So here's the test. These shots were taken at night in a room lit with only a 40-watt bulb. With flash? With no flash. Flash? No flash. It seems that Fujifilm anticipated someone like me who prefers natural light to flash. There's a feature called Natural Light and Flash. It sets the camera to fire off two shots in rapid succession, one with the flash and one without. It even shows you the two side by side for comparison. This is one feature that I will definitely use. No more missing good shots while I fiddle around with the flash, and I can have two of every picture I take, one with the flash and one without. The EXR also has video, but you know, the video is kind of a bonus, and honestly, I really didn't expect much of it. To my surprise, not only is the video really good quality, but the audio is decent too.
You going back? Go by.
The video is smaller than full resolution HD, but it's plenty big enough for YouTube. I really hadn't expected to be impressed by the video on this camera, but I really am. So here's my assessment of the Fujifilm FinePix Z700EXR camera. It takes really good photos. It comes with a screen big enough that I don't need to put on my glasses to take a picture. The touch screen is easy to use and the menu is straightforward and logical. My old camera was useless in low light, but this one totally pulls it off. On the downside, if you haven't yet adjusted to a touch screen on a device like an iPhone, a Droid, Palm Pre, or an iPad, you may find the touch screen uncomfortable at first. All of the reviews that are critical of the camera's touchscreen are the exact same criticisms I read about the iPhone when it first came out, but somehow people seem to have gotten over it. If this is your first touchscreen device, give it some time. You'll probably grow to love it. My biggest criticism of this camera is that the lens is in a place that your finger will naturally be in your shots until you consciously learn to move it out of the way. But I have to tell you, that's the only thing I've found about this camera that isn't really well designed and thoroughly thought through. The Fujifilm FinePix Z700EXR is a terrific little camera, and it's one that I expect I'll be using and enjoying for years to come. If you found this review at all helpful, please click the helpful button at the bottom of the review, or leave a comment or question. I will answer any comments that you leave. Thanks. I'm Claire Jordan, the do-it-yourself virgin.